Hello! Today in front of me I have this Poco X4 GT smartphone, and in today's video we would like to share the top 5 tips and features on this device. So let's go ahead and start. The first feature that we were to show you in this video is the fingerprint unlock method, which we'll show how to set up right now. So let's go ahead and open up the passwords and security category of settings. In here we'll see the fingerprint unlock section, which we will want to tap on. Prior to actually installing like any biometrical screen lock, should it be fingerprint or face, it is strictly required that we have any backup unlock method as well from the list of pattern, pin or password. I'll go with pattern. Here I'll set the pattern that I would like to use and then confirm it. Now we can start enrolling the fingerprint. The scanner is located right here at the power button, so let's gradually lay and lift our finger onto the sensor, making sure to each time slightly rotate the finger itself so the entire surface of our finger will be scanned. So each time we are laying it onto the sensor, we are slightly moving it, just like so. Alrighty, so the fingerprint has been successfully enrolled. Let's go ahead and test it out. As you can see, the smartphone gets unlocked with my fingerprint without any issues at all. Alrighty, and moving on to the, second tip or feature as well, which as you could already guess is the face unlock. So let's go ahead and set it up as well. We'll draw the pattern that we have just set prior to enrolling the fingerprint and add the facial data as well. So just the face actually is being added way easier. So we'll just gotta put our face inside this frame, which I'll do off the screen real quick. And once our face gets fully scanned, we can start using our face as the unlock method. As you can see, once I align my selfie camera with my face, the screen gets unlocked without any issues at all. So moving on to the third tip for this video is the fact that you can change the screen refresh rate value. So let's go ahead and open up the display category of settings. In here we'll have the refresh rate itself. We can either manually switch between three available refresh rate values, so 60 Hz, 90 Hz and 144 Hz, or make it so that they will be automatically switched between in accordance with the current system state, current battery state, and so on. So basically, the higher you go, the smoother animations and visual parts and elements of your interface you'll get, as you can see by this little preview right here. But if you want to preserve and conserve the battery health, you can lower the value. So moving on to the next small tip, that is the fact that you can extend the random access memory on your device by the means of the internal storage. So you gotta go to the additional settings. Here, scroll almost all the way down. Here we have the memory extension section, and just turn on this toggle and reboot the device. And once our device will be restarted, that will effectively mean that we have successfully extended the RAM by 3 GB. So let's wait for the smartphone to be rebooted, and we'll check. So if we'll open up the settings once again, so as I said, let's go to the settings. Here you want to enter the About Phone section, all specs. And as you can see right now, alongside the default 8 GB of random access memory, we have just added additional 3 GB, just like so. Alrighty, so the final tip that we would like to share with you in this video is the fact that you can clone apps, create 2 separate instances of some of the apps, and use them separately and individually and independently. So here you want to go to the apps category, go for the dual apps section, and tap on the create. So let's say we want to create the app clone for the Facebook. So we'll choose it, turn it on. It will create the copy instance of the Facebook right now. Let me look at the home screen of mine and find those two instances, as you can see right here. So this is the original one, and this one is the copy that we have just created. So basically you can use them separately and independently. If you have like 2 Facebook accounts or something, or for whatever other reason, they will work individually. So if you think that this is something, some feature that you can find the use in, feel free to try it yourself. Alrighty, so that was it, not only for the last feature but for this video in general. So thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.